Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonFireTools.com, is brought to you by RockAuto.com. All the parts your car will ever need. Campbell's Custom Care, your detail specialist. And by PaintedAutoBodyParts.com, the leading U.S. auto body parts online store.
This is Motorhead Garage, presented by DragonFireTools.com. Now, if you make or sell a product, of course you can get that product out to the customer, but it's just a thing. How can you take a thing to the next level, Alicia?
That's a great question. I'd say with our lasers, you're able to add a personal touch to everything that you have, whether that's something that you make. Say you make ceramic mugs, you could add a little logo on there, you could add somebody's name, and just add that personal touch that really elevates that item, that much higher.
And we've seen AP Lazer on the show before, but for the folks that haven't seen it, talk about some of the ways that AP Lazer is incredibly versatile.
Yeah, so I've used a lot of different lasers. I've got a couple boxed in things, and moving to this, our unboxed system really kind of elevates what you're able to do. You're able to slide things under, say like a door or a car hood, different things like that. And you're also able to just lower your machine right down to your material now. So it's
and that's a new feature from AP Lazer.
Yeah,
you guys call it the lowrider feature.
Yeah, and that is something that's featured on all of our machines now as well. So.
Okay. And so why would I want to be able to bring that down? I suppose if you've got a door or something big, it's maybe hard to balance on a table. Or
yeah,
something like that.
You could definitely, you can put that on a lift cart and roll that under there, but you could also just have it on the floor so you know that it's level and you know that it's going to be easy to slide in and out. You don't have to mess with cranking up the lift cart anymore. You can just lower the machine right down to meet your material. I know a lot of people that do monument designs will use it with that. You don't have to crank that heavy piece of granite up to meet the machine anymore. You can just bring that right down to meet it there.
Very cool, and with car parts, everything's curvy. So
yeah.
we've done a car hood before, and I remember we had to balance it to get it under the machine, and if you're able to put it on the floor.
It makes it a lot easier for sure, and you're able to use these little side guys here to kind of help with the leveling as well.
A little micro adjustment on each corner.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the other features that make an AP Lazer a turnkey package when you get it?
Well, on top of getting everything that you need to operate the machine, we also we'll have that laptop ready for you, the different software that you're going to need to run the machine, as well as our 24/7 tech support and a training session for you. So you get everything that you need to get up and running to start your small business, to add to your current business, or to just kind of have fun with it. So there's everything that you could possibly need is included when you purchase our machines.
You touched on small businesses, and you talk to and work with a lot of small business owners when you're working with AP Lazer. What's sort of the common thread among all of the folks that you meet?
Diversification for sure, stepping out of the box and doing things that you wouldn't think of doing. I know that personally I have my own small business that I run with these, and I do a lot of different fashion things, but I could also change it up and do some portraits, and then I could even, slide a kitchen door under there and do that as well.
So someone who's doing automotive stuff with tools and things can maybe roll into doing cups and tumblers and things to really to further their brand.
Absolutely. That's the big thing, is furthering your brand. You can add your own logo to different things, or if that's something that you're outsourcing, getting your logo put on things, you can do that yourself now.
And I've seen a lot of companies, they make parts and they do have to outsource this to get their logo or something on those parts. What if I am a larger company, I've got an assembly line or something that I need to move a lot of parts through?
Well, that's definitely something you can do. You can hook up a conveyor system and just kind of keep things rolling on there. I know a lot of people set up different kind of jigs and everything to get things lined up, so you can just run everything all at once as well.
With the AP Lazer, how do you know how to adjust things to adapt to different materials?
It's a really great question. It's really just trial and error. We give you a suggested speed and settings list for every, a lot of different materials. But really, I always just suggest having a tiny test piece that you can just run over again and again until you find your perfect settings and just go from there.
To me, looking at this is a very complicated piece of machinery, and it looks intimidating.
It does.
What's it like? You mentioned the turnkey package. When you get it, how fast am I going to go from complete amateur to being able to turn out products?
Yeah, that's a good question as well. I was very intimidated when I started here. I've worked with lasers before, but they were all the boxed-in system, so it was very scary to see kind of this big open machine here. But with the turnkey package, you get everything you need to get started, you get that training, and we have that 24/7 tech support, so if you ever run into anything, it can be the smallest thing. You're seeing a little line that you don't want to see, just reach out and we're happy to help you figure things out.
AP Lazer has always made it easy to turn out amazing products, and it's even easier now thanks to the Lowrider system. You have to check it out. It's at aplazer.com. What are you waiting for? We'll be right back with more Motorhead Garage presented by dragonfiretools.com. So do not touch that dial.